Hey, what up, leaders? Welcome to another core leadership concept. I want to help you lead strong today, and I promise I'm not going to waste your time. Today, I want to give you 4 gauges that you can look at in meetings that will help you get the most out of your people. It's about to start right now. Let's hit it. Well, today, the big idea is pay attention. Proverbs 27:23 says, "Know the state of your flocks and pay attention to your sheep." Obviously, Solomon, as he's writing that proverb, is talking about us just taking stock of everything that we have so we can prepare for the future. And that's what we need to do when it comes to the people that we lead. You know, in your car, there is a dashboard. There are gauges on that dashboard that tell you, hey, here's what's true inside your car. This is how your car, in a hidden way, is relating to the trip that you are about to take. And it may be helpful to know how much gas is there, when do you need your next oil change, how hot is the engine. Just like those gauges help us to see what we normally couldn't see, I want to give you 4 gauges that are going to help you look under the hood, so to speak, of the people you lead so that you can go the distance and that you can watch out for some pretty disastardly pitfalls. So the first question is, how is your emotional health? When folks meet with me, this is one of the things I ask them. I say, how's your levels? And I mean, how are you doing emotionally? How are you doing with Jesus? How are you doing in your marriage or your singleness? How are you doing with the amount of rest you're getting? How are you doing with what you're eating? Are you having enough fun? I'm asking questions like this because I'm trying to get at what else is going on in your inner life that might be impacting what I need you to do on this team. Now, it works on 2 levels for someone like me as a pastor. I want to pastor them, so I want to know what's God doing in their heart, what maybe is the enemy trying to do. I'm also trying to help them understand that I care about them, and that, that helps all of our team. Maybe that's a little weird for you, though. Maybe for you, you're in a secular context, you're like, dude, I don't want to be their counselor. I don't know, if I should be doing that. Keep it light, okay? This isn't a counseling session. It really is just, hey, let me know as far as you're willing. Is there anything else messing with you? So we're asking, tell me about your emotional health. Hey, little warning with this one. People are just different, and so people don't need this the same amount. Some people are going to be like, oh, this is really feeding me. This is helpful, to know that you care about this. Other people, man, they want to get down to business. And to them, it's a little weird. They're not very touchy-feely. So, check in and check out. The whole thing, either way, should only be about 5 minutes, man. It shouldn't be too long. It's just to get a basic understanding and just recognize some people are really going to need this. Other people are like, let's just move on, man. Let's get down to work. So that's number 1. Here's number 2. Do we have clarity? Clarity is the big idea. Are we in agreement about what's the most important thing for our team or the organization to be doing right now? Are we all doing the right things? See, when people don't know what really are the right things to be doing, they do one of 2 things. Either they get overwhelmed and just kind of like gridlock, like I've got so many things to do, but I don't even know which one I'm supposed to do, and they just kind of shut down. Or they spend a lot of time working on the stuff that actually that might be important to you, but that's not even really as important to the team as you think it is. Let's reprioritize this over here. I've got a lot of high achievers on my team. That means they have a ton to do. Just not only stuff I've given them, but just stuff they want to do, stuff that they're trying to win. Well, it's really helpful from time to time for anybody's leader to come along and say, actually, here's the touchdown. Here's what I need you to do right now. These other things are important for later, but this clearly, and even the game changes sometimes. So we need someone to re-clarify, oh, that thing happened. Now we have a new goal that actually is a little higher on the priority list. Everybody needs someone to come along and say, it's actually this. This is the touchdown. There's lots of different kinds of touchdowns, right? There's financial touchdowns. There's like make the sale touchdowns. There's cultural touchdowns, all kinds of touchdowns. But everybody needs to know what the touchdown is. And so at your meeting, that's one of the things we do. So here's my challenge to you. Walk into those meetings with pretty firm clarity on this is what I need from them. They might think it's something else, and I need to get us into alignment that we both think the same thing is the touchdown. All right, so the 3rd gauge we want to ask about is their competence. Here we're asking the question, how equipped are they? Do they know everything I need them to know, or do they know everything that they should be knowing as they grow? Like, are they taking ground? So this, we're just asking, hey, where are the problem areas that you're running into? What do you need to know how to do that you don't know how to do yet? What keeps falling short? What keeps needing oil? Maybe it's closing loops. Maybe it's confronting, a volunteer or another employee. Maybe it's just a genuine skill that's like, oh, well, I see you're here now. Let me show you how to do this. This is why it's so helpful, for me to have a whiteboard nearby, because often in meetings like, oh, you don't know how to do this. Okay, let me just show you how to do this. Now, obviously, if they're a little higher level, you don't want to just always dictate to them what they should be doing. They're a little higher level, you want to be asking them questions. What do you think are the best strategies that we could use? Give me 2 or 3 in this scenario. Hey, you've been through this thing before, so how do you think we could apply that here? Well, what do you think about this, this, and this, and do you think it's related? It's not that you don't tell them what to do, but you'll get their best thinking when you allow them to participate in the process. And in many cases, they know things that you don't know. So you do just want to look for what does this person need to go to the next level? Where are they competent and where are they not? Obviously, you want to be liberal with praise and let them know how great they're doing, but you also want to give them confidence that you believe there's more from them that can ultimately come out of them. So, all right, guys, now here's number 4. This is about unity. And the question is, are they hungry and excited about doing what we need them to do here in the way that we want them to do it? This is really a DNA question, and I don't think that you need to always go here. I just think from time to time it's important to check in. And the question is, do you still love this? Like, are you still hungry for this? Is this still something you would choose to do anyway? Because you've probably learned this, I've learned this. Dude, it is just hard to do any deep, meaningful work with people that only half want to do it. Listen, you need people on the team that are hungry to do this, to do it this way. And I know that sometimes we're hoping for people, we see their potential. We got to let that thing go, man. We got to say, what's the best for the team, for the vision, for the organization? If I don't have people that are white hot for this right now, guess what? I'll find somebody who is. And so it's so much better to be truth telling about that and find out early than to find out late. Leaders, what are we saying? We're saying that the best leaders pay attention. They know their flocks. They're checking it out. Are we okay? Like, what's this look like under here? And if we will check these 4 gauges as leaders with some regularity with our people, we're going to find there's pitfalls that we avoid, and we're going to be able to go the distance with our people. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching that video. Hope you had a good time and hope you learned something. Hey, if that was helpful and profitable, do me a favor and like and share that thing. Tell people about the Bible Leadership Podcast and the resources we have at BibleLeadership.life. Hey, thank you. Special shout out to my patrons, everybody who supports the Bible Leadership Podcast. Wow, guys, it's such a big deal that you are doing this. Thank you so much. For anyone who's interested in becoming a patron or learning what that's about, you can do so for only $3 a month. Check it out at patreon.com/Bible Leadership. Thanks again, guys. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.